Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Cop Diaries, a chance for me to play with Liverpool on FM 19. We are into the tail end of Football Manager. Everyone's getting ready for Football Manager 20. So I guess a lot of people are working on stuff and so am I. Meanwhile, this is that crazy kind of save that I tend to do towards the end where I do all kinds of crazy stuff. But in the meantime, I also want to show things that I do seriously with this team. We've done quite well. We've been using this system called Galileo, which plays with two central defenders, three guys in defensive midfield, and five guys in attack. So it kind of plays like a 2-3-5, I guess. It's very attacking, and sometimes teams don't want to play with me, or rather, they do and they score because there's only so much you can do, right? I mean, if you decide to be this psychotic, then you have to be prepared to concede goals. So we conceded 2 goals against Wolves. We scored, we equalized. Was just from the restart. I was like, what? Okay. Then we scored, equalized again. So I was like, okay, this is not going anywhere. We did beat Feyenoord 8-1 in the home leg, but now we travel away to Feyenoord in the away leg. And I expect Feyenoord actually to put up a pretty decent fight because you don't lose 8-1 every single day. And that was quite a crazy match as well. It was just, it was just 8 goals in the game. I put my youngsters in, and they completely demolished them. Bangkok scored 2 goals. Sadio Mane scored a goal, and then Firmino scored a goal. Alexander-Arnold scored 2 goals, so you know how far he got up the pitch. And then Andy Robertson scored a goal. Mo Salah scored a goal. Luka Paqueta, I could afford to take him off in the 86th minute. He didn't create any goals, but Mane created 3. Bangkok had a decent game. So this was the lineup that we took there at home, and we managed to come away with an 8-1 win. Lots of no clear cut chances, so you can imagine what kind of a game that turned out to be. And now we're playing final again. But before I get into that match, some people have asked me on YouTube what my favorite tactic is. Well, it's still the liquid. I play this because I want to show what's possible. I do this all the time because it's it gets a bit annoying when people tell you certain things can be done. So we do it just for the sake of doing it. In terms of today's show is basically more what am I doing, right? I mean, I plan to bring through the youth, so you can see there's quite a number of 17-year-olds that we have, and then what I normally do, this basically boils down to 2 things, right? It's my model for youth development. I've been using the same model since 2000 and 2000. I can't really remember how long it's been. Because I use this model and I've used it successfully for 6 years, so it works. I know it works. Essentially, it's very similar to the Dutch development philosophy. The closest club I can think of is here in Wien. They call it their STIM, right? So it's basically I look at several things when I want to evaluate my players. First thing I look at is their footballing intelligence or their technique, right? The intelligence. Second thing I look for is their technique, where basically passing, first touch, whether they can tackle, basic technique. I mean, they should have some skills on the ball, and they should have first touch. So intelligence is like anticipation, decisions, concentration, positioning. Technique will be first touch, passing, first touch, tackling, stuff like that. And then of course, speed. STIM is speed. Okay, so they got speed in there. These guys can't be slow. They gotta have some work rate. And finally, mentality. I'm looking for the players that I don't want slackers. I want good work rates in my players. I need to mentor them, right? I need them their determination to go out. So determination is a hallmark. I mean, if you've been following my channel, you know I go on and on and on about determination, work rate, bravery, because I call them my swing attributes. So in the book, I've got core duty attributes, right? So I explained that in my book. So basically, I don't care about roles. I swear I don't. I only care about duties. That's the trick in this game. The trick in this game is you know what what attributes you need to make the duties click. That's it. So if you want, so basically you need to know what you want the boy to do. So if you want the boy to defend and attack, then he needs those core attributes that are needed for that duty to work. And key in those core attributes is positioning and off the ball. Then, of course, we got a few more, and then that's how I look at the core duty attribute. So when I evaluate my players or bring new youth players into the club, or I decide to scout them, I even have a scouting filter set up, right? So I look for the core duty attributes. So once they're fully scouted, then I look through those duty attributes. So if I need a defender, then I've got a set of attributes. Not usually only about 4 or 5. I don't need too many, right? We got 4 or 5 attributes in there, and then I go, okay, so I need positioning, I need first touch, maybe he's a defender, so I need tackling, then I need anticipation, okay, and then natural fitness. So this could be an example of the 5 that I'm looking for. Then when my scouts are sent out, they've got pre-designated assignment. So when they come back I go through, okay, I want natural fitness. Sometimes I even scout clubs. Salzburg, for example, Austria. Ronaldo, and we were having a chat on Twitter, and I didn't want to go into too much detail on Twitter, but essentially one of my favorite clubs to scout, I got 2. One's in South Africa and one's in Austria. Why these 2 clubs? Because both of them have got very good academies. So their players are cheap and good. Where do you think Mudley came from? My Mudley in the Steely Bridge Safe. He came from the academy in South Africa, so I scout those 2 clubs. So okay, so those players come in, then I use those attributes, right? So I then immediately they go into the club, then I will give them specific training programs. So here I've got my under 18s. So for example, I've got Charlie Moran, right? So he's 18-year-old. Now he's got plenty of potential. So what I'm doing with his training, he's injured, of course. So he's got to work on his agility and balance. Oh, his agility and balance already done. Okay, so that's good. I actually had him on agility balance. Like the moment I saw his agility and balance were really low, I immediately put him on this. So good to know that he's kind of surpassed my expectations. So he's gonna be playing as an inside forward. So now I just want you to work on shoot. He's got finishing, long shot. So the training programs are extremely customized. Right? So I look at a player, I look at the attributes I need them to improve. Then after that, I set them to work to do it. Now, Charlie Moran is gonna have a chance to play as well. So he's already reached that age where if I don't play him this year in some of my games, he's not gonna be good. He's got a balanced personality. So the next step is, okay, you track their development. Right? So I got all my players, and the important thing is this, right? If you have this, so I got this easy way of doing it. I call it my star method, right? My potentials. Okay, these are the only. I don't even care about the attributes. I go like 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you lot. This whole group until Trent Parkin. Gotta keep an eye on you, right? You are the ones I have. I have some expectations of. Fairly professional as well. These 2 as well. So I'll include them in the list. As I go through this list, then I become a bit more, I'm not too fast, right? Like these 3 guys are probably going to be released eventually. But these 3, like this guy Liam Maloney, he's a fullback. So I want the system that we play in our club is we use inverted wingbacks, and decisions are an important element of that. So they need for me, if I want to play a fullback as an inverted wingback, there are only 2 attributes I need. I look at acceleration and decisions. Then I look at the rest. So for me, that's the important attribute. But here we want him to develop an inverted wingback. So but here there's something wrong with this picture. His marking is good. His some of his mentals are solid. So training comes in here. He needs defensive position because his positioning is not so good. His work rate still needs some work. So work rate can improve with endurance. So there are 2 ways of doing this. I can get his work rate up, right? So I can immediately put him on endurance. Endurance will give him work rate and stamina. So I want his work rate to go up. So now for poor little Liam Maloney, who's already injured, when he returns on the 2nd of November, he's going to discover I'm putting him in endurance training. Okay, so what we do is when he comes back, they give him normal, right? Normal intensity. Now here is the important part. The training unit brings me to my training. Okay, so training now becomes important. Okay, this is related to another question somebody asked me. So today I'm dealing with a lot of questions that I got asked. Now, that's the my friend. He asked me this question. He said, "Look, I'm an underdog. People are here. I need my team to improve. What do I do?" So I suggested, listen, okay, there are some training schedules that are so clear cut that you gotta use them. And one of them is transition press and transition restrict. These are the only sessions that hit the defensive and the offensive unit equally and in the same attribute. So you get first touch, passing, tackling, anticipation, aggression, decisions, teamwork. Now this is a sweet spread because it hits the important mentals and the technicals, passing and tackling. Then you got transition restrict. Okay, so it's passing, tackling, anticipation, concentration. Then you got transition press, first touch, passing, tackling, anticipation. So you got concentration in one, you got first touch in another. So I mean, like, okay, this is something I do in my schedules. I got 4 of them, but this becomes a heavily geared for the defensive unit. Then what I do is it's going to benefit the defensive unit, but it's also not going to, the attacking unit won't shirk their work. They'll have to do some stuff. Yes, very important. You see this Guillem Arana. Now, typically from the start of the season, I had him in the attacking unit because I wanted him to work with the attacking side to improve his game. Now, he's certainly done that. His attacking attributes have improved. He's got very good positioning. He's got very good off the ball. But now I need to push him back into the defensive unit because I need him to work on his defensive attributes. So training, he works on all this. We also have him playing as an inverted wingback. So I'll put him defending left, inverted wingback, him on support. So he's got pace. He's got all these are fine right now. So we're gonna work on these mentals. More importantly, defensive positioning. So your marking, positioning, and decisions. Our player is in there. He's doing well. Now double intensity is great. His training rating has been excellent. So he's 8.15. He's done pretty well with the work that he's supposed to do. His role duty, he knows it inside out. So for him, the training is going to be fantastic. So what I do is I promote those youngsters into this unit. So I've got a couple of under 18s in here. Here we go, Liam Maloney. He's an under 18. Right. So I've just promoted him. I put him in the defensive unit along with the main team. He's going to work with them. On top of that, I've got to work on his personality as well. Training, his determination is pretty low. Go to training and go to mentoring. Now, what I do then in mentoring is I put them in a team. This is the whole package, right? So this is the whole model. We start by scouting, identifying them. We create a customized program based on the attributes you need for that particular duty to do well in. Then after that, you choose a role, add the additional focus, make sure that their determination is also being worked on by putting them in a mentoring group that does them the best. Does them the biggest favors. I mean, I'm stuck. What to say? Okay, so I've got Alice. I don't give a shit about the role they play in. All I need them is to be the leader because you're limited to dynamics. Who are the team leaders? You need the team leaders. All you need is a team leader and usually a highly influential player. So team leader, highly influential player, 2 professionals, and the rest come in here. So this group of Joe Gomez, Alison Becker, they'll have an influence over Charlie Moran and Scott Simpson. Yay. This is going to help the team out. Liam Maloney is from our academy, so this is going to be exciting to see how he develops. Another homegrown talent that we want to develop. So that's basically how I go into the game. Set a So in case you guys have been asking, I know you guys have been asking me this. So I wanted to deal with this right at the top of the show before I do anything else. Okay. All right, so now it's time for me to get ready for the game. Okay, we got Mo Salah. Mo Salah is not 100%. Now we got to ask the S-Man because this is the team that played against Wolves. They didn't really do a very good job. Opa Makeno will play in defense along with Virgil van Dijk. I got Salah, who's 86%. Got Charlie Moran. I'm going to give Charlie Moran a run out this game. Charlie Moran is going to get his debut. So we got Bangkok, Roberto Firmino up front. We got Manetti at the back. Manetti can play this game too. We're going to give Upa Makeno a chance to lead the defensive line. Okay, this is crazy. I've decided to give 3 youngsters. There are 3 youngsters on the pitch, right? We've got the 3 youngsters. Bangkok, gonna rest because you're 91%. Gulam Arena. So Andy Robertson can take a break. In fact, no, Andy Robertson has to play because he hasn't been playing enough. There you go. Gulam Arena can take. Jordan Henderson was in one appearance. This tactic is very defensive midfielder unfriendly. I'm gonna have to stop it sooner or later and just use it to develop my youngsters. Okay, I got so many strikers. That's one of the reasons why I came out with 235. I said, well, what am I going to do for my youngsters? So it's cracking my head. Oh, Galileo sounds like a good system for them. So I created this system, and I'm probably going to save it for cup competitions and those matches where my youngsters can get good ratings. All my strikers can get in on the goal scoring act, hopefully, and do well. There we go. Look at this. Liverpool under 18s, hammered Feyenoord under 19s. 6-0. Dear Lord. Josh McIntyre. 5 goals from Josh McIntyre. Holy guacamole. What a performance from Josh McIntyre. This boy is. I'm targeting him for the first team as well. 17, another kid that's coming through. He's already a professional. He was mentored early. So we mentored him early. Now he's off and running. So he's going to be captain very soon, I think. I should take control my under 18. Okay, so here we are. No team talks needed, is it? Oh, no. This is the under 18s match. There's no need to watch that. Okay, so here we. All right, there we are. Okay, quick update on the Champions League group that I'm in. So we look through the groups. Juventus have drawn twice, Schalke and Dinamo Zagreb. Chelsea lost to Valencia of all teams. Valencia, Singaporean ownership must be helping you. Manchester United beat PSG. And Manchester United lost to PSG. Real Madrid also not doing too badly, drawn once against Roma. So this is all like, quite nice stories here. Monaco, Inter as well, over Dortmund. So Barcelona are struggling. So last year, Bayern Munich and Arsenal have both qualified. Look at this group. No, what they're there for, but yeah, okay. So here we are. All right, boys, let's get ready. Let's get cracking. This is a bit of a risky thing to do. I'm attacking as well. Let's get positive. Since we've got so many youngsters playing, let's work ball into the box. Right. This can work. Yeah, this can work. We don't want to change too many things, but we want to prevent short goalkeeper distribution since we got 4 players there who are nicely positioned for it. Okay, and we're kicking off. Look at that, boys. Look at the stadium. Yes, we are doing this in. I didn't expect it, but yes, we are doing this in sideline view. All right. Mane with the ball, plays it to Origi. Origi looks for a through pass. Okay, match. Let's see how we do. Goal kick. They can't play short. Everything is a long kick out. Origi to Paqueta, slice it to Firmino, and it's the opening goal. That was just one touch passing into the box. Firmino, Paqueta gets his assist, and Liverpool have started scoring. Origi does well, picked it up, played it first time to Paqueta. Paqueta plays it first time to Firmino. Firmino comes in and slots it home. Liverpool are a goal again ahead against Feyenoord. Also a good chance for me to see how the others do. Alexander-Arnold. Let's see how young Moran does the things. Alexander-Arnold to Firmino. Firmino plays it out to Andy Robertson. Smart play. Mane. Now we're not playing very wide, so Mane is we're gonna congest play a bit over here. Paqueta takes a shot from there. High. Come on, Paqueta. Have some sensibility in you. Alexander-Arnold to Firmino. Moran. There we go. Moran. Okay, Moran doesn't do well, but they can't clear the danger. Andy Robertson. Mane, now he's going to come inside the box. Paqueta holds it up for Robertson. Robertson finds Paqueta. Paqueta turns, pulls two players, gets it to Origi, back heels it to Mane. To Firmino. Firmino, he tried to back heel that for young Charlie Moran. The Jaeger. Over the top to Gronsveld. Gronsveld is through, shoots. Becker makes a simple save. Corner, we have to defend this, boy. See, we concede or lose. I don't mind if it's a draw, right? I mean, of course, I'll be disappointed if it's a draw. But with yeah, Divock Origi isn't. His attributes haven't been fantastic. Are not fantastic. Mane is away. I think that's Firmino in front. Slice it. Firmino, the perfect player to switch play. Mane squares it. He couldn't beat the cross. I mean, he couldn't get the cross in. Seriously, something is wrong with me. Yeah, it's midnight here. People should be sleeping. Andy Robertson. I should be sleeping. Son's gonna be in the hospital. Son's going in for an operation soon. So my wife and me, both of us, our minds are a bit wonky, and this is a bit of a respite, I guess. You know, gets me a chance to forget about it. And guess what? I'm talking about it. Useless. I'm totally fucking useless. I'm supposed to play this game and forget about it. He's young. He's gonna be 2. I mean, what? I mean, it's a stupid way to celebrate his birthday. Yeah, he's born in May. So, I mean, it's a month, right? So it's like barely a month into his second year, and he goes, "Dad, guess what? Every time I tell my wife, I mean, I have conversations with my kid, and I'm going like, think if he could answer. So he's got all these smiles on me. He's just learned how to say no really well and yes. So he does when I give him if he doesn't want to eat something, he goes, "No. Do you want this?" He goes, "Yes." So it's clear he already knows he's already a negotiator. So something. Anyway, here we are. Feyenoord, Liverpool, Ivo Pinto, Carroll, Ivo Pinto, to Carroll, to Mokoena comes in and shoots. Becker, why the did you have to do that for? The ball is going out. Seriously, his judgment is quite stupid. Larson, shot. That's a good shot corner. But this is the reason why I like to have 2 go back and at least 1 edge of area. Actually, if you have 2 edge of area, it's even better. You can shut down long shots. Mokoena. What are we doing in terms of our defense? No, it's not the defensive line is not the important thing. It's the line of engagement. If your line of engagement is too deep, then you will see them allowing the opposition into your half. So, that could be it. But here, this against defensive sides is better for me to let them come out. At least then I can hit them on the break. And young Charlie Moran scores a goal on his debut. Charlie Moran, Gedo, get up there, score. So we've had Josh McIntyre score on his debut. We have Moran score on his debut. We have Scott Simpson score on his debut. All of them have scored on their debut. Oh man, Bangkok scored on his debut. So using Galileo, all my strikers have scored their debut. As Charlie Moran joined the club. Oh, go and get me 16 attribute point gains in every area. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah, Charlie Moran. The next player that we're going to bring through the ranks. He's a winger, but I don't use wingers. So my plan is to turn him into it. Okay, inside forward, but he's training as he's already a winger. So, but the problem with him is his acceleration isn't fantastic, but his agility and balance is so good that he can cut inside and dribble and beat players with the ball, right? So I have high hopes for young Charlie Moran. He's gonna tear teams apart from the right flank. So even if he's because his master foot is right, I might get him to develop his weaker foot as well. Because if his agility and balance is that good, oh my goodness, this guy is going to be a menace. Mane, Andy Robertson, to Mane. Mane holds the ball out, says, "What should we do?" Andy Robertson holds the ball out and goes, "Come on, boys. Let's keep it." Look, lovely. Okay, as they draw them around, looking for openings. Firmino back to, they move them quite well. Alexander-Arnold cuts inside. Origi ends Moran's second goal. Patiently unlocking I know. Oh no, it's gone for VAR. Please, offside. Such a nice move. Young Moran is going to learn from that. Okay, what do you have to do? Improve his anticipation. Yeah, his anticipation is not good enough. He needs to be able to read that earlier so he gets into the right position. Mane now goes wide. Oh, you sweet thing, you. Plays it out to Andy Robertson. They drag them around, allowing Moran now with the ball. Finds Alexander Arnold. He's going to play back to Moran. But Moran's anticipation not good enough. Work up Paqueta. Shoots. Gets around. Squares it. Mokoena comes away with the ball. Looks for the counter. Liverpool 2-0 up through Moran's goal. What a tackle from who the hell was that? Yeah, well, I don't know who the hell tackled that. It was a good tackle. So we got Mane now, out wide. Crossing the ball. Firmino is in the box. Alexander Arnold is going to shoot. Yeah. When the ball lands sweetly for you, there, I don't know if anyone that I know who's not going to take a shot. If it landed for me like that, I'd take a shot as well. It's just so inviting for a volley. If you you put it through the laces, it's going to be a sweet shot. All right, so we got Divo Origi done well. He's created one goal. Paqueta has created one goal. So there's no need to say anything. We're off. Okay, we got De Hague. Anyway, I play all my games on 3D. So I thought I'd play one on 3D because it's kind of fun. And it's a lot easier to see if your player's defensive line is set correctly or not. I mean, 2D, you have to get experience. You have to be a bit experienced because you need to know where their feet are pointing. On 3D, it's a lot easier. You see and you know. Because if you see them facing the ball is coming to them, then you know your defensive line could also be too deep. Paqueta with the free kick. Mane missed that. Oh my goodness. A volley. Okay, so got Bangkok or Ben Woodburn. Okay, this is the time where I take off Mane because Mane is playing okay. Let's not screw up his ratings too much. He drops to about 6.6. 6.8. He's actually one of the lowest. Trent Alexander Arnold is also low. I guess captaincy or 6.8. Paqueta into the box. Origi's header and scores. The keeper failed to handle that. It's 3-0. Now will be a good time. Let the ratings kick in and bring on money. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. They did enough, but the keeper's reaction was not good enough. So we got Sadio Mane at 7.0. Now's the time for me to take. As long as it's 7 is a good number. So Mane comes off and we'll bring on Ben Woodburn so he gets a chance to play. Fabinho or Luis Cook. There's a lot of rotation in the team right now. But we want to give the youngsters a chance to develop, and Virgil van Dijk is no longer a priority of mine. He's a great player and all, but I want to develop Deo Upamecano, Claudio Manetti. I've got defenders to bring through the tiers as well. You got below. I wanted to say something about his name, but I thought I'd keep quiet. Ben Woodburn with the ball. He does cut inside, I think. No, he does not. Okay. He almost. Yeah, he's an orthodox player. He doesn't cut inside, so he's going to stay a bit wider, but he's on the right foot, and that will encourage him to come inside. Firmino with a shot, nah. Firmino should be taken off, actually. I should bring on Bangkok. But Firmino has scored one goal, so he doesn't deserve to be taken off. Well, this is a good day for Charlie Moran. 4222 DM narrow. There used to be a time, every time a team comes up with double DMs, I get into trouble. But since we had this little system called Galileo, double DM systems have been sent into extinction. Carol, to Kuyate. Kuyate over the top for Ivo Pinto. They're going to score one just to prove me wrong. And Draco back to Kuyate. Kuyate plays it to Ivo Pinto. What a name. Into the box. Alexander Arnold decides to give it to them and say, why don't you try again? Yeah, try again. Come on, guys. Try again. No, they're not going to. Look up Paqueta to Charlie Moran. What does he do? This guy is supposed to be able to beat. Okay. The lad sees the pass. Right? He sees the pass. His execution, not so good. So his technique needs to be improved. So passing, I have a notebook when I'm really hardcore about this, right? So I go like, okay, he saw the pass, his decision making is not bad. Okay, but his passing and his technique need work. So I'll go there and I start observing him for a few more games. And if I see more of this, then I know he's got a potential of unlocking teams with passing. Because this goal their goal actually came from him. Because his pass was intercepted and we were out of position, and this is the way we can see goals, is through transitions like that. So the overtime will be able to improve. And Fabinho out to Moran now gets Moran should stop crossing the ball, man. The idea is Moran should try and keep the ball. I don't want to change the tactic because of him. Allison brings the ball forward, plays it out to Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson to Woodburn. Crossing the ball into the box, and below gets to the ball. Paqueta with the free kick. And double save from the keeper. Right. Keeper is doing well. I mean, in spite of the fact that they've already conceded 3 goals, he didn't handle the first goal very well. So 6.8 and 6.8 for the 2 substitutes. Oh no, don't. Carroll. Far post. De Gea. Oh, this is not looking good. It's another goal from Feyenoord. Oh, wow. It's 3-2. We did not defend that very well. This is a different corner set. This default. If I see 2 players on post, it means my corner routines are default. I didn't change it. Lazy me. I should be shot for not accepting default corner routines. What a whipping free kick. It's a terrible free kick from Paqueta. He set it away from everybody. Idiot. Supposed to set it to somebody. But everybody's going, hey, what's wrong with you? Supposed to set it to a target in the box, you stupid fool. Ben Woody. Lays it out to Alexander Arnold. Okay, this is a chance of Feyenoord to show their true colors. Come on. We are wearing purple, so you ought to know how idiotic we are as a team. Yep. Wearing purple. Seriously. I've always hated the purple jersey. I mean, I remember when I normally order from the Anfield store my jerseys, right? So I'm not the kind of guy that buys local. When it comes to my Liverpool gear, I will make an order direct to the Anfield store, because the gear. I mean, our kit, right, in Asia, where I live, the kit they sell is not. It doesn't come from. It comes from some stupid. I mean, of course, all the kit comes from Bangkok nowadays or China, but she saw this jersey. So she just looked at me and said, "You want your Liverpool jersey? You know she started making fun of the purple jersey. I mean, she really did. She was like, every time I was talking about the Liverpool jersey, she'd find Barney, the children's television program, she'd turn it on. She'd turn it on just to remind me how much I hate the color purple. No car. Okay, boys. So do I do anything different? Not really. We conceded set piece and then unfortunate transition goal. There's one way I can help this team. So even pass into space. And Charlie Moran made a mistake, so I'm not gonna take him off because of that. As long as we keep the ball, we should be fine. Free kick, Draco will douse. Shit, 3-3. Unbelievable. What a comeback from Feyenoord. Oh man, This is the risks you take when you do heavy rotation. Oh my goodness, this could be I give up a 3-0 lead and lose 4-3 situation. Shout at the boy, demand more. This is a terrible performance from the boy. But I'm happy for Moran. So I'm not going to say, you guys played like shit. I'm just saying, yeah, give it the final. They, at least they get some respect back, you know, in front of their home fans after getting mauled at Anfield 8-1. They came, Liverpool came, they decided, well, we are Dutch. And in our house, you're not going to get away with it. Fair enough. But the game isn't over. They might take all 3 points. But Charlie Moran scored. One. Do not concede. Good block. Come on. Don't ruin Charlie Moran's day, please. Do not ruin Charlie Moran's day. Koyate. Out to Ganzo. To Carroll. Out wide it goes. Lorenzo Di Silvestri is playing for Feyenoord. Oh, they managed to clear the danger quite calmly. Ben Woodburn with the ball. Yep. We have the last say in the match. I hope Ben Woodburn don't cross the ball. At least gets us a throw. Yep, we have the last say. This is 3-3. It's fine. It's a disappointing result. We were 3 goals up, couldn't hold it because I decided to be more. It's my fault anyway. So, Paqueta. Fabinho isn't cut out as a halfback. Nope. He's got a trait that kind of gets us into trouble. Okay, so goalkeeper's kick. I'll explain the trait very soon. Yeah, it's disappointing, boys. We should have been winning this match. 3-3. We dropped points at Feyenoord. Moran has made his professional debut, scores a goal. Unfortunately, we could not get 3 points. Credit where credit is due. But I'm still happy with our performance. So where is my Fabinho? There we go. He gets into opposition area. Tries to play way out of trouble. So these two are not good. Right? So in playing in this position, this defensive midfielder position, wouldn't have been great for him. So unless his protection around him will be fine. He's better going forward than he is defensive. So Fabinho, it's my fault. I decided to give Fabinho a run out and I paid the price for it. Wow. We have a friendly against I don't know what's going on with the. Oh, I see. There is now a winter break. Oh my goodness. November 2022. There's a winter break. Holy cow. I didn't know that. A winter break has been introduced. Here, we've got a winter break, guys. I never knew that I have a winter break. But England has a winter break. That explains a lot. So during training, so I've got a couple of friendlies. Man, this is going to be new. But this means that my mentoring could be quite successful. So, pick up quarterfinal. Squad. Training. I don't know what to do though. I'm actually staring at this winter break going, what am I going to do? So you got friendlies assigned. So they assign some friendlies. So yeah, we're not going to be too aggressive during the winter break because I definitely want the boys to rest. But these training schedules are they're not heavy at all. So I'm actually quite happy. Wow. So how come the 10th of December, 14th of December, we have something happening here. So let me see my training calendar for December. I haven't done it yet. I don't think I've done my training calendar for December. Oh, I have. So we've got Torino, Napoli, and Bordeaux before this game. So I got Ajax, Torino, Napoli. Okay. So I'm gonna schedule. I mean, come on, man. In this case, man, I'm so tempted to give my boys a 1 week holiday. Just go away, have a 1 week holiday, come back, refresh for a title run, right? So why do I do that? Calendar. I've never thought of doing this. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just staring at this going, what the fuck am I going? Okay, so we played against Final and we don't have a game again until it's almost a whole month. November, 1st of November. So, oh, this is bizarre. I've never had this happen to me before. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna send the guys. Okay, all of you on double intensity. There's no point giving you half intensity now. So all around first up, there's no half intensity during holidays season. You drink all the whiskey in the world, but you need to, yeah. All right. Second thing I'm gonna do is Allison doesn't need a break, but Louis Cook most likely. Squad training. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Rest. The best way to do the holidays as a group, right, is to come in here and then send them on holidays. Okay, so there's a medical recommendation will come up. You see all the half intensities. Okay. Mo Salah, send him on a holiday. Where are you, Mo? Okay, there we go. Squad training, then you get this rest, right? Oh, we don't have holidays as well. No pitch gym work for a week. Man, I can't give them holidays. Training, rest. Bloody hell. Board. Make board request. Winter camp. Increase wage budget, networking, personal, stadium, staff. Dear Lord, I don't know what to do. I have to think about this. I have to think about this instead of just sitting down here going like I know what I'm doing. I absolutely no idea. Never happened to me before. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do here, man? I'm thinking of giving them a holiday, but I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. Never knew this. So I'm gonna have to mull about this. Okay, never mind. This is what we'll do. We're gonna give the boys a holiday. A 1 week rest, right? So from training. So this intensity is here. So no paid gym work for about 5 days. 6 days of rest. Sent on holiday for 1 week. I can't give him like 6 days, 7 days of rest. Okay. So everybody gets sent on holiday for a week. So those guys who can get a holiday, go away on a holiday for a week. Sent on holiday 1 week. Yep. Louis Cook, sent on holiday for 1 week. The option appears, I guess. You Charlie Moran, you don't go on a holiday. You have to train. 1 week holiday. Okay, we got Firmino. Made definitely is holiday. So 1 week holiday. Then Mobito Firmino, send him on a holiday for 1 week. You got a beautiful girlfriend, man. Wherever you go on holiday, please let me know so I can come and enjoy the sights. Okay, Joe Gomez. Oh, that he doesn't need. So no pitch gym work for 5 days. Fabinho, send on holiday. What the hell did you do? 1 week. Deserve holiday. Ben Cox sent on holiday 1 week. Okay. Virgil van Dijk sent no paid gym work. You didn't do much. You don't deserve holiday. Muhammad Salah, no paid gym work. You also didn't do much. You don't deserve holiday. Ben Woodburn, no paid. So poor guys, you didn't do much. Gini Wijnaldum, no. Oh, I know who didn't do their work. This is the way to know you didn't do your work. So 6 days rest. Everybody gets 6 days rest. Okay, so what we do is we give everybody 6 days rest. The problem with the 6 day rest period is they're all gonna come back and discover I'm a taskmaster. Ha ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So guess what this is gonna be? Where is my yeah, there's a scenario here. Boot camp. Okay. You come back, immediately go into boot camp. Physical, this is rest. This is rest. So they're gonna go. They're all gonna leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this gets moved here. 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 This gets here. So this one becomes recovery. Okay. Then we've got no match. You guys can do match practice here by yourselves. Nobody's going to be in the club. Okay, so this is rest. Outfield will come here. Endurance is quickness, correct. Then this day is physical. Yeah, general. Physical. So whoever's in the club is going to get this. Going to get hit by this. And then we will do a proper session here when they come back. That's how we're going to handle the preseason. The winter season, I don't believe it. I can't believe that this has happened in the game. I am actually in a state of shock at the moment. So it doesn't mean that our season now ends a lot later. End in May, yeah, we end towards the tail end of May. Wow, this is going to be interesting. I've never had this before. Wow, Torino, Ajax, Napoli, Bordeaux. 4 friendlies before the League Cup quarterfinal, and have play Shakhtar. Yeah, I guess we needed a break, eh? So this was an interesting save. First, I didn't win. Secondly, I got bewildered and befuddled by all these new things in the game that I never thought was going to happen to me. So have you had the same thing happen to you? That's why I'm curious. I didn't. It's like I haven't seen it in Staley Bridge, but I see it here. So let me know what you think. Two saves in England, both have different kind of situations. So let me know how your save goes. Once again, drop me a question on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Keep the comments coming. Give me lots of ideas for future shows. So you guys have a good one. Once again, thanks for all your support. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.